Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today's video is going to be giving you all the information on rentable servers for the console, the Ragnarok update, and also a PC update that did go live at version 2.6.5. That update will also be coming out of the console, so we'll be going through everything that did come out with that, and obviously all the information that we have been given by the devs on Twitter. Now, if you guys do enjoy this video, and if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be great, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing, if you're new to the channel, that'd be brilliant too. Thank you for all the support, as we did hit over 51,000 subscribers, so thank you all for the support. It really does mean a lot to me. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, the links will be in the description down below, where you can find out about so much ARK news easy on there from all the devs and stuff. Loads of things that they tweet out about the game. So make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the description down below. But apart from that, we're going to get straight in with today's video. And the first thing we are going to be talking about is the rentable console servers. So, starting off, many people are quite frustrated, obviously, in the console community for ARK, because, obviously, PS4 have now got the rentable servers, but the Xbox One haven't. So, we're going to start off straight away with the first bit. So, obviously, hey, survivors, we've got some very exciting news for you. Rentable PS4 servers. As of today, you will be able to rent private PC-hosted servers for the PS4. We've also been able to confirm that the Xbox One rentable servers will be making their way to ARK in September. So the ARK, we don't know when that is going to be in September. You know, obviously it could be, I don't even know, it could be like, it could be late September, it could be the middle of September, it could be the start of September. I really don't know at the moment. So right now, we're still looking at about another 2 to 3, possibly 4 weeks away until the console PC hosted servers will be coming to the Xbox One. But obviously, Nitro is one of the first providers to offer ARK PC-hosted console servers as we go through this initial technical iteration and launch phase, with other companies joining the party later. For those itching to get started, to head over to Nitro, which is here right now. So, obviously, you know, it's really, really cool to see that rentable servers are out for the PS4, and I hope you guys who would play the PS4 all the time are really enjoying it, and, you know, you have a bunch of your servers. Now, this is the website that obviously they link you to, which is what you want. You can have the Dodo package, which you can have the Raptor package, the Rex package, or a custom package, which is up to 100 players. So you can have 10 slots on this one, you can have 16 slots, 32 slots, or obviously as many as you want when you customize it. Obviously, the prices are different, and you never know when obviously when different companies come and join, you know, third parties to host servers, they might be cheaper. But right now, this is obviously your best option if you are on the PS4, and the same will be for the Xbox One as well, because obviously you can see PS4, PC, and then obviously when you get onto the Xbox One, there'll be an option to purchase it there. So rentable servers are officially out on the PS4 right now. So if you are, you know, you watch my videos and you're on the PS4 and you want a server you didn't know, you can head over onto that website and get yourself a server. As I said, for the Xbox One, Jack did tweet this. Obviously, this guy said, when is Xbox? He said September, as it says. And the reason for this is Jack said we had some additional stuff for Microsoft to do for Microsoft. Now, I don't know what this is. You know, it's just extra stuff they needed to add on. Obviously, maybe they submitted, you know, for Xbox, and they submitted it for PS4, which was Sony and Microsoft. Sony were like, okay, that's all good, and then they let it go quickly, and then Microsoft had a few more questions, and obviously now maybe the Wildcard had some extra stuff to provide them with the information about it, which is why it's going to be a little bit later on for the Xbox One. Now, obviously, scrolling down, as you will see, these servers will offer you the opportunity to host a private player-run server for you and your console friends to enjoy with up to 100 players per server. A key feature offered is cross-ARK, which allows players to connect to multiple custom private servers together to create a large cluster and jump seamlessly between different servers. All server settings can be adapted to your preference by editing the settings through the web portal. For those on the player dedicated servers, rest assured will be coming, obviously, will be continuing support through those, obviously, throughout ARK. This is just an additional feature we're adding as an option for players. So, obviously, you know, you can still do it through the console way, but this is an extra way of having your own server on ARK Survival Evolved without, obviously, playing on an official, where, you know, you can turn up all your stats, and just having your own server without, obviously, the host barrier, because loads of people get frustrated about having the host barrier, you know, on a non-dedicated server pulling you back whenever you go further away from the host, and it's been probably one of the most frustrating things for ARK on console for about a year, and well, since the game, maybe a year and a half since the game did come out. So it is good to see that obviously progress is happening. Obviously, if you are on the Xbox One, you have to wait a little bit longer, but hopefully not much longer. But anyway, moving on to the next bit. This is about the Ragnarok update. So we're excited to say that Ragnarok has received its first expansion. Here is what the development team behind the map had to say. So Ragnarok is expanding into the southwest region of the map, where it'll be opening up the playing field, adding a near 25% the size of the island, additional playable landmass including large islands, lots of flat lands to build, a new experimental free-range wyvern or wyvern cove, temple ruins, a meteor crash site, underwater passages, as well as a mini Tasmania, Australia as we call it. So these are sort of a few pictures of what it's going to look like. I think it looks pretty awesome having a huge map, because obviously as much as the island is a load of fun, I think Ragnarok could potentially be one of the most popular ones when it gets released onto the console. These are some more pictures. So the most recent update has been challenging creativity wise. Scorched Earth and the island assets were never really meant to be placed side by side necessarily, so finding out that the balance between the two has been obviously rewarding. We wanted to emphasize a change from the more tight-knit northwest to open a more accessible southwest, where we could give ARK players a host of a new wide open areas to conquer and explore, as well as the real estate to really drive through those large creative builds. These are a few new recent pictures, as you guys can see. That was in my last video that we were shown, and another one right here which I think looks really awesome. With this update, we wanted to try something new, something different. Rather than just do another wyvern or wyvern trench in the south, we thought why not mix it up and give the wyverns a domain to reign over. Rather than crowd them in a trench, this drives a bit more uncertainty with the player's safety as creating dangerous air traffic. Moving forward with the Ragnarok development, players can expect two things: us going back and adding some extra love and definition to the most recently released area, as well as more resources, and us fixing any bugs that show up in the southwest that we are or any player may find on their adventures. So some great work by the guys. Look how nice the landscape looks there, guys. This is now released onto the PC, this brand new update for Ragnarok, and I'm very jealous because obviously I can go onto it right now and I can play it if I wanted to, but obviously I play more on the console. I do play on PC every now and again, but, you know, I've started off playing ARK on the console, and I do play a lot of console ARK, so that is why, you know, once this is released on the console, I'm very excited to play. But obviously, I will give this a little try now the update is released on the PC, just to see what it's like. Could even do some gameplay for you guys if you wanted to see it. So, the major version update also included a number of awesome changes and fixes for the PC version 2.5.6. We're going to go through everything, and all of this will be coming out of the Xbox One and the PS4 as well. So officially, Titanoboas are now tameable on ARK Survival Evolved. You can now tame it, and there's a new way to do it. Obviously, big shout out to the other ARK YouTubers. You know, I know a lot of people have been doing videos on how to tame Titanoboas. So when this change is on the Xbox One, I will do a video, and on the PS4, obviously. I mean, I will start when things get released on the PC first. I will start to maybe do some videos on there every now and again, just so you guys get to see, you know, a little sort of starter of how this is done and everything. You know, just so you know how to tame them a bit earlier. So we'll look to doing some PC videos a little bit more frequently on the channel. So, new server option: force respawn of wild dinos on server restart, enabled by default on official servers. This will force weekly respawns of dinos on all servers to prevent certain dino types like the Basilosaurus and the Spino from becoming depopulated on long-running servers. In some cases, this may not work more than once, so obviously we may have solved the case, but we're still looking into it to make it obviously even better. Another new server option: tribe size and alliance size limits. The new tribe member limit is defaulted to 70 players, and the new alliance per tribe limit is defaulted to 10 on official servers. Obviously, you can change it if you are on your single player or whatever, on whatever server you may be, your new PC rented dedicated server or anything. This can be changed. Platform saddles are now limited to a maximum of 40 saddles per tribe. So obviously that is, you know, just to obviously probably make it so it's not so OP. Each platform saddle with structures counts as 19 tribe tame slots. So that's basically the new thing on official servers. One quarter size Ragnarok map update, which is obviously the southwest update, which you guys knew about, which is basically the size of the island, which is huge. Eggs no longer fall through the structures during rendering. Baby ovis should no longer fall through the structures after being born. Players can now escape being grappled by an enemy using the tools with blades to cut the line. Turrets now have players mode only mode, which targets players riding on dinos before targeting the dino. Groups, crops can now be fertilized by pressing E, which obviously this will be separate on the Xbox and the PS4 on them instead of having them to open the inventory. Hatching and gestation progress bars now include countdown timers as well as percentages. The structure limit is now properly indicated to the player once the limit is reached. Container/structure inventories now indicate how many slots are full without having them to open them. Corrected spelling of obviously the Scorpion, which I probably will be quite bad to try and say the name of that. Pump action shotgun pellets per shot increased from 10 to 12. 20% damage increase on full hit. Initial spread decreased from 10 to 7.5. And max cone size at full range decreased from 100 to 75 degrees. Decreased the stun on humans from shocking trank darts from 5 seconds to 2 seconds. And fixed 3 exploits used to get under the world map, which is a huge thing because lots of people are doing that on official servers, which is very frustrating. When structures or tames are deleted due to the PvE timer expiring, it now has properly communicated in the tribe log. Also, huge performance gains may vary based on system configuration due to upgrading to the latest Unreal rendering code. After changing in your game settings, be sure to reset your clients. So, that was everything that came out of PC Update version 2.56. All of this stuff, unless obviously it can only apply to the PC, will be coming out with the console for the Xbox One and PS4, which will be later on. There currently isn't any patch notes for the Xbox One and PS4 at the moment. All we know is obviously PC rented servers are now out on the PS4, so that was the update. And if you are wondering on the size of the PC update, of the PS4 update, it is 1.8 gigabytes. So very, very small update there. Obviously, when you say very small update, it still is 1.8 gigabytes. So that is 1.8 gigabytes, nearly 2 gigabytes there. So it's not small, but it's obviously small compared to like big 10 to 50 gigabytes updates that we get sometimes on ARK, which is pretty awesome to have a bit of a smaller one. But yes, so a little bit of a roundup. You can now get your PS4 rented servers. Xbox One will be officially in September. You can do it from this website here on Nitro or Nitro, and there will be lots of other like obviously websites and stuff and companies that will be doing it later on in the future of ARK Survival Evolved. Ragnarok has officially had its brand new update on the PC, and that will be coming to the console on the 29th of August. And there has been all of this stuff that we've just read through in the patch notes right there that came out of the PC version 2.56. So that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you did get all the information you needed to on the brand new updates of ARK Survival Evolved. Lots of awesome stuff happening, guys, and I'm really excited for the full game, which is on the 29th, which is only 12 days away, guys. Only 12 days to go into the full game of ARK is officially released on all platforms. It's going to be a very exciting day. I'm looking forward to seeing where ARK's going to be advertised, maybe on TV. I've already seen it advertised in a few places on some, obviously on just like some store, like on like some big pictures around and things like that, which is really awesome. So I'm really excited. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links will always be in the description down below for loads more ARK news. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. See you guys later.